and Investigations, Mr. McHenry.
Gentleman from North Carolina is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I want to thank the committee chairman as well, Mr. Henseling, for recognizing me, and my colleague Ann Wagner from Missouri for putting together this very wise bill. I would say to my Democrat colleagues on the other side of the aisle, they're speaking out with loud voices, that the only ripoff here is when, as retail investors in the American people, have two different government agencies writing rules. They're not coordinating with each other, and they're not talking to one another. They're not writing rules that work together. In fact, you could be a retail investor and be complying with the Department of Labor's rules, but running counter to the Securities and Exchange Commission rules if this coordination is not done as required by this legislation. So the Retail Investor Protection Act is just that. It protects retail investors. It reconciles uncoordinated efforts between the Securities and Exchange Commission and the U.S. Department of Labor. And it says that they have to work together and also use a cost-benefit analysis when they're writing these rules. I think that's a very wise thing. And in fact, the court system has agreed it's a wise thing. 44 members of the House Financial Services Committee thought it was a wise thing, while only 13 opposed passing this out. And also, we have 10 Democrat United States senators that have written to the Office of Management and Budget making an identical request as this bill to the SEC, that the SEC act first in writing these rules before they come together. So today, it's not only a bipartisan vote, but it's also bicameral, both the House and the Senate. And I would ask my colleagues to support this bipartisan bill coming out of financial services to make sure that our government agencies actually coordinate when they write rules, and let's actually protect retail investors and do that first. And I yield back.
Gentlelady from California.